All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Nerd Collision. I'm Eddie, that is Raymond, that's Britt, and that's Brandon. And today we decided to discuss DC's upcoming list of movies that we happened to get a little preview at DC Fandom about a few
Ooh.
months ago. Um, and we just wanted to discuss a few things about it. So, guys, which movie did you guys want to discuss first?
Let's start with the Batman. You know what? I told y'all that the vampire shit was not over yet. Do you see now he's a bat? This is a continuation of Twilight, isn't it? Where
Right.
now, instead of being full on vampire, he dresses like a bat. And we all know the lore that, vampires turn into bats. Bam. So what does he do? Turn into a bat. I
There it
just want to
is.
say
She solved it. There it is.
She's so
Let's ask the real questions. Mr. Pattinson, what is so hard about lifting up a dumbbell for like a couple minutes? I just want to know the truth. Literally, as a working girl myself, sometimes you just got to get up and you just got to, do a little 5-minute run. Walk
Okay.
around your neighborhood. You're rich. I'm sure no one's going to bother you. The most you're going to hear is birds chirp
really,
and, see a dog pee. It's not a
really,
big deal. Just exercise. Look, Eddie's doing it right now. That's difficult. That's difficult for you. All we want is like an ab or two. That's it. That's it. Just some effort. Just to say, I'm dedicated to do this in this moment. How small was the check that you said, hell no, I'm not getting up, I'm not exercising? What? The disrespect, the rudity. Bruce Wayne is fine. He's fit and he's well trained in hand to hand combat. And what you're giving me is not Bruce Wayne. Now, I'm hoping that the writing in this movie saves what you decided not to give. Um, and I'm optimistic for the film, and this is no shade towards you because I'm sure you're a great actor. I haven't seen much of your work, but I've seen enough to see, okay, So, that being said, I'm optimistic about the Batman. The trailer was lovely. Warner Brothers did all they could with that. It's no shade.
yeah,
I
couldn't
have
do
the
anything else.
most and it's not like I'm smiling through my teeth while I'm saying this, but it's honestly the God given truth. Like, let's be real here. Um, the Batman does look good. It does look like it's going to be good.
It
So
is.
I'm looking forward to it. Can't say the same about the Flash.
Oh,
But that's a different subject. We'll get into that later. But yeah, just wanted to.
The trailer looks really good.
30 minutes a
Definitely.
day, Rob. 30 minutes a day. Thank you.
Trailer look good. Really compelling. I'm really interested to see the more detective side of Batman. 'Cause I feel like that's something they probably have not that they've not shown it, but not highlighted to a degree that they're supposed to in this movie. So I'm interested to see. I'm really interested to see Colin Farrell as the Penguin. Like I said, when they first leaked the photos, I didn't think that was him, but turns out it was. So I'm interested to see that. I think they have a good ensemble cast together, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing it. I'm rooting for you, Rob.
Oh my gosh, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this. Yeah, Robert Pattinson made a lot of interesting choices with the way.
choices.
Yeah. We'll go with that phrasing on how he chose to portray Bruce Wayne Batman. It's given me, very hot topic 2006 era My Chemical Romance, which I'm very familiar with. Um, it was a choice, it was a decision, but
A choice.
but I think it may work in this interpretation that they're trying to give for the Batman. I'll say that. I'm definitely excited to see Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. She looks honestly like a carbon copy of that version of Catwoman from, I believe it was Batman Year One, if I'm not
Ooh,
mistaken.
yes, yes,
So I think that's going to be pretty interesting and cool. Commissioner Gordon, I think it's going to be really interesting to see him in this early year one, year two ish type of storyline.
right.
And then Paul Dano as the Riddler. That's going to be very interesting to see how he and Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne play off of each other.
Like Paul though, like Love and
Hmm.
Mercy about the Beach Boys. That was like one of his best performances that he
Hmm.
should have been nominated for. That's how you know the Academy is stupid. But I mean, he does some really good work. He
Hmm.
does. I'm excited to see him play the Riddler. A
Me
scary
too.
Riddler, in fact.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I think we're ready
Also,
for
I
a
was going
scary
to say,
Riddler.
as far as Celine goes, I was also thinking she's like a live action of the animated Celine from the '90s. If she were like a live action younger version of that. That's why I can also see that too.
Hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So for the next upcoming movie, we have The Flash.
I'm
I'm
excited
looking
because it's
forward
the
to it.
Flashpoint paradox.
I
Okay.
think it's going to be just like on a much. I mean, they take a lot more liberties with it, but I think it pretty much is going to be the Flashpoint paradox.
I mean, we get the best Batman back in the world, Michael Keaton. Like, come on.
I am
We
so
get
looking forward
him
to
back.
it. I love his new suit, and it's more comic accurate. I love the design of the suit. He has a yellow lightning now. Like I say, we saw very little in like that little first look. I'm actually really looking forward to it and what it had because like I said the Flash that we got in that knockoff Justice League movie was trash compared to what we got in the Zack Snyder, the one true Justice League movie. Like he literally saved everyone. So like I'm really hoping, like I said, we can continue that on and we get the Flash that we deserve. Like I said, I a lot of people have best feelings about Ezra being cast as Flash. I've actually really enjoyed him as the Flash. I'm really looking forward to seeing
I do
how this
too.
all like plays out. So I'm really that's one of the ones I'm really excited about coming out.
They really need Zack Snyder back. Like, WB, you need to make the right decision and hire him back. Because now we're not going to get Justice League 2 or nothing because y'all want to be selfish. If you want to be on par to where Marvel is, like for 12 years straight, Marvel got it right. And y'all tried to compete and got it wrong the first time. But then the second time, when Batman versus Superman, the what is it, the Ultimate Edition or whatever edition
Directors,
it is,
but now that
Hmm.
was really good. Like the
that was
Hmm.
good.
that was
Hmm.
it filled in so many like plot holes and everything that was missing. And like I said, I don't mind that it was longer. Like if a story is longer, if it's good storytelling, it can be long.
Exactly, just
That's
like
like
with
Justice
Justice
League.
League.
I watched that like a good 4 or 5 times when it came
Hmm.
out. Endgame is almost 3 hours, and I can just sit and watch that again and again because it's good storytelling. I think
Yes.
that's
Exactly.
where the problem is. Like where DC has thrived at is when directors have the opportunity to direct their vision and not be interrupted. The first Wonder Woman was amazing. Aquaman put over $1 billion. Shazam was good. You know, they have good stuff, but they just
Hmm.
need the studio to stop,
Stop
nitpicking and all that
interfering.
stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop interfering. Like, and when the new Justice League came out, oh my God, it was so much better. Yeah, it was 4 hours, but who the fuck cared? Like,
I live.
nobody.
I
I watched
live.
both versions, the black and white and the regular one. And it was amazing. I
And what
don't
happened was
get
everyone got their time to have like their shine. Like we got Cyclopses, not Cyclops,
damn.
cyborgs. My mistake. Cyborgs full backstory, which is really, deep and compelling. We got see Flash. I mean Iris. Iris for the first time. That was amazing. We got to see Aquaman more. We got to see more of the Amazons and be the best as they are. We have no fear. Like I almost did a death drop when they said that. I said, "Oh Lord, yes, yes, yes. These are the Amazons that I want. Thank you." So yeah, like when directors have opportunity to direct their visions, the way God says that's not. He's a comic fan. He's not just doing it for the money.
Exactly.
He's a comic fan. He like actually put the work into these characters and their stories and being as true to them as he could be. Like he's also produced a lot of the other, you know, movies. Like he actually cares about these characters and everything. I think in the show, and we saw that in his version of Justice League. So yeah, in regards to, I don't know if he's doing any producing for the Flashpoint movie. I
I
mean, if
don't
he
think
is,
so.
okay. So I mean, even if he's not, like I said, what I've seen, I'm hopeful. Like I'm hopeful based on what I saw. But yeah, as far as like I said, when good, we have directors who actually want to tell good stories, and you let them, you get good results.
Exactly. Go ahead, Brandon. I know you want
Sorry.
to say something. I'm waiting.
I'm not looking forward to this movie. I'll be completely honest with you. I just feel like after seeing that, whatever that was from the DC fandom, um, it just could have been so much better. I'm hoping once the full trailer is fully done and the movie's finished filming, I don't know where they are in production right now, in terms of finishing, but I'm just hoping it's good because Lord knows that we need an actual Flash movie. I don't think there's ever been one. Um, so, this
Nope.
is their chance to get it right. And I'm hoping that they do that, especially with all the star power and having to bring on Michael Keaton on from Lord knows, and he's doing a bunch of Vulture stuff right now. So they're just playing tug of war with him, but between DC and Marvel, it's insane. But Ezra, girl, get it together. Stop pushing people in public. And with that being said, I hope it's good.
I agree. I agree as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm definitely um, looking forward to the movie. I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see how the Flashpoint paradox is going to play out in this movie. Um, I guess my only follow up question is Batman going to teach the Flash how to fight?
You're
Because
giving that look like is that a real question
it,
or
it is a real question because I don't think he knows how to fight just yet. Remember? Because he can just run fast and push people.
Well, that was the Josh Whedon version. I mean, in the he's not much of a fighter. I think they did. Like I said, I think they did a better portrayal of him in the Zack Snyder Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean, why not? I mean, he could teach him a couple of punches and stuff like how to block, and I mean, whatever. I'm okay
Just
with
some
that.
just some cute tactical moves, like a
Yeah,
judo chop here, ninja chop there.
like right, left, like some Billy Blank stuff. Like, can we
Yeah,
do that?
yeah,
now
because
remember he did stop all those rocks from falling on people, with debris falling on everyone when they was like escaping.
hmm
So like, just teach him how to because in the comics, Flash he can do a lot of good stuff. Like he's had, I don't know what his training has been like Like so I read a couple Flash comics. So I don't know what his training is, but I'm pretty sure, if they show Bruce giving him a couple of tips, that's not gonna hurt nobody.
A
Yeah,
follow-up
because
question.
yes, yes.
Now, is Michael Keaton playing Bruce, or is he going to play Thomas Wayne?
I was under the impression they brought him back as his Batman from the original Tim Burton movies, if I'm not mistaken.
How's that going to work?
Like I said, I think they, but like I said, to my understanding, as far as this movie goes, like I said, I think it's going to revolve around the Flashpoint, but I think they're doing more with it because I think they'll be doing like multiple like timelines. As I don't know the full cast, they kept it pretty much under wraps, so we may get Thomas Rain, we may not. I think it will be a missed opportunity if we don't go with the Flashpoint. Thomas Rain, the super, anorexic Superman, the whole thing with Aquaman and Wonder Woman. I think that needs to be addressed. I think that needs to be included in some type of way, especially if they're doing multiple, timelines. However they're going to do that, the Flashpoint book, comic, and movie needs to be incorporated some type of way into because I said they got Superman's cousin in there, Kira in there, and to my knowledge, she wasn't necessarily a part of the Flashpoint paradox. I also don't know what's going to happen with the Reverse Flash. We don't know if he's going to be in it because he played a very integral part in the Flashpoint paradox. So I'm hopeful for this movie, but there are things I think that needs to be addressed and included into it as well.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, because that was my initial thought going into the movie. Because if we get a reverse Flash going up against the Flash that we have now, my question is how will Flash combat the reverse Flash
Right.
if he, you know what I mean, if he has limited to no basic training? Like, I don't think we've ever even seen this Flash do the tornado move. I don't think we've ever seen this Flash do
Yeah.
the spinning thing with his hands to create the little mini tornadoes.
TV Flash does everything.
Right, right. Like, I don't even know if this version of Flash knows that he can phase through walls if he vibrates hard enough. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So these are just need to be addressed and going forward. It's like I said, if they're going to
Yeah.
do this, then they didn't have the opportunity to do it in this movie, but it needs to be, like you said, it needs to be addressed.
Yes. Agreed. Agreed. Oh my gosh. Yes. So, what is the next movie that we have up to discuss? Oh, Black Adam. Any thoughts on Black Adam,
Rocky,
guys?
Rocky, Rocky,
What's his name?
Rocky. Yes, I am
Rufy.
Oh
Oh.
no, ma'am.
Oh, wrong movie. Sorry.
Not
Uh,
Rufio.
I can't.
Child, it
Oh,
just looks like he's just gonna be killing people. I mean, that's good and all for you, but we need more than that. We need you to go toe to toe with you know, John Krasinski's cousin.
wow.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yes, we do.
we know exactly who you're
The
talking
guy with the SpongeBob inflatable muscles.
about.
Him.
All right.
Um, but I'm looking forward to it.
I am very excited. I'm really excited about this one because again, we have someone like The Rock who is wanted to do this character for a long time, has campaigned and championed for them. He executive produced this Shazam movie. Like he wants to be a part of this. He wants to tell the story of Black Adam. So I'm very excited about that. I'm really interested to see, the Justice Society of America. You have Dr. Fate, play with Prince Bossman. I think the casting is really good. I don't know much about the actors playing Cyclone and Atom Smasher, so I'm really excited. Look forward to seeing them. I can't remember his name, but the one playing Hawkman. I'm really excited about that cast of the brother. Fanboys be mad, be pressed, we don't care. He's there. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I think I saw like an article or a post about his fight scenes with The Rock, and they're really talking. Rock is really emphasizing these fight scenes going to be really something else. So I'm really excited about Black Adam, mainly because The Rock is so excited to portray this character. He's done so much. He's worked on this for a good 10 years to get to this point. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him. The little teaser that they did show was just, I want more. It was a perfect teaser because I wanted more. I wanted like a full trailer. It's only because they're when they showed that DC fandom, excuse me, they said they were like in post production now. So it comes out July of next year. So I'm hoping about at least early, maybe like mid spring, we get like an actual trailer for it. But I'm very excited to see how this plays out, and also how it ties in to, because I'm assuming that happens in the Shazam movie. The next thing is going to be they're going to have to bring Shazam and Black Adam together at some point. So see Shazam family take on Black Adam. How they're going to do it, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to seeing
Black
how it
on
plays
black
out.
crime. How y'all gonna have Sinbad do all that?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, oh,
Oh my.
I'm just saying. Brandon, your thoughts?
Um, I'm sure we'll be great.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I am looking forward to the movie. I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I am definitely excited to see Dr. Fate be brought into the cinematic universe. I love that character. Hawkman is going to be really interesting. It was really a choice that they decided to bring Atom Smasher into the film, but
Hey,
I'm
boys.
definitely looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I think that'll be really interesting to see Atom Smasher going up against Black Adam, unless the Justice Society is like gonna work with Black Adam at some point, because Black Adam, he dances on that line of anti-hero and villain. It's like one of those things, like it depends on what time of day you catch him. You know what I mean? Because I mean, one thing
Right,
he's definitely about securing and protecting his kingdom, like at all costs,
right.
no matter what. So I think it's going to be interesting. The Rock is definitely the perfect person to
Yes.
have as that character and sit on that throne. Um, yeah, other than that, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Yes. And then I guess my final question to the panel is, do we ever think that we're actually going to see a DCEU connected universe?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Because they
It's
don't
not happening.
because they don't know what they're doing. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, they just don't know what they're doing.
Mhm.
You know how Kevin Feige brought Marvel together by not only the TV shows, but paced everything out within the 10, 12-year span
Right.
of, let's do these movies that connect, and then let's do the shows afterwards that show some of these characters that we've known throughout the 10 years, but didn't really like get to know until now. And that's how he's doing it. And now you're connecting the TV shows to the movies, which is how it's supposed to be done. DC can't get their shit together. Like during all that, you could have had it where, you know, this Supergirl CW, this Flash CW could have interacted with Superman in the movies or Batman in the movie. Like you could have did that and have them all interconnect, and you would have been right on par with Marvel. But y'all wanted to be stupid and decide, well, we're gonna split everything. Okay, that's fine, but make everything cohesive like Marvel did. Like now we're getting Marvel in their multiverse stuff, even though we've had Fox's X-Men, which they had, two, three, four decent movies. And you know, Fantastic Four. But anyways, you know, y'all better be thanking Wesley Snipes for saving fucking Marvel, cause he ain't had to, but he did. Blade saved y'all ass. That's to Marvel. But DC just can't get their shit together. Like I need for them to come together, stop all this inner fighting and stuff like that. Come together and make something cohesive. Like we could have had Man of Steel 2. We could have had not Bruce, Ben Affleck's Batman movie. We already got Wonder Woman 1 and 2. We're getting ready to get Aquaman 2. We're getting ready to get Flash. Like Ben could have had his Batman. Henry could have had Man of Steel #2. But y'all wanted to be assholes and kick Zack out of the club. Now we're probably not gonna get those movies, and damn sure not another Justice League until y'all get y'all shit together. You're not gonna make the amount of money. Well, it's just not gonna happen.
I agree. Honestly. It's just like you
I'm
said. Yeah.
hopeful. Like as far as like the TV and the movies go, we're not gonna see like so we had the little tease in the Crisis of Earth TV. We had the two Flash come together. Whether or not it's going to go beyond that, probably not. I do feel more hopeful about the movies in the sense that I said, if they, like Britt said, get their stuff together behind the scenes so that the movies themselves can really be connected and thrive. It's not, I don't want to say impossible, but like I said, some stuff needs to change so it can be more cohesive. Bring Zack Snyder back. There's a want for that. There was an immediate want for that when he released his version of Justice League. We got to see that and what he wanted to give to the people all those years ago. It made sense. It made so much more sense. And I think going forward, if they can, swallow their pride, the studio, can swallow their pride and admit that yes, we made a mistake, and bring that back in. I think a lot of stuff could change. A lot of stuff can be better. Like I said, I'm still looking forward to those movies that are coming out and that will be coming out. But I think to have a more cohesive thing, stuff behind the scenes needs to change.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Brandon, anything you want to add in?
All shade aside, I am looking forward to the DC movies that are in the current cards. I don't know how they're going to turn out, but as a casual comic book movie fan, I just mm, I would I'll just say that I am optimistic, and I just hope that these movies are well written, and well received by the general public because I do want them to succeed. But they just need to get a formula and keep it going because these little 5-year, 3-year gaps where you guys are trying to figure stuff out, you're wasting time and you're wasting these actors' times. And like they're gonna be moving on and being someone else in another movie if y'all don't just remain consistent. I think that's DC's problem primarily, and I hope that they can, find that formula that works for them. So that's all I have to say about
I agree as well. Yeah, we need to have a cohesive universe on the cinematic side. And it bothers me as a fan that DC Warner Brothers cannot figure it out. And I want to put all the blame on Walter Hamada because he's in that position of leadership. But at the same time, I know that DC has to also know that they can figure this out for themselves. It doesn't seem that difficult to me to have a running narrative throughout all your films, which could have led to an event where you went up against a dark side or a brainiac. You understand what I mean?
Mhm.
So moving forward, they're really going to have to sit down and have a conversation in the cafe or the boardroom, or if they have to have a meeting in the ladies' room, so be it. But they're going to have to sit down and figure this out because Marvel is spanking that ass. I'm sorry.
They are. They
I
have been for the last 10 years.
right. So if they're trying to catch up, they need to move a little bit quicker.
Not
You know
only
what I
that,
mean?
like these solo movies. I enjoyed Wonder Woman 2. I'm probably going to protest Aquaman number 2. I'm going to be honest because of certain people that are in it. Um, these movies, like, you can't keep them apart forever. Like, at some point, there's going to have to be another group movie. And since DC, Warner Brothers, HBO, AT&T decided they wanted to fuck up and just screw everything up, what are y'all going to do now?
Exactly.
The only thing y'all can do is apologize to Zach. Tell him that we want you back. We want you to continue this stuff. Give him a nice big fat check. Tell him, do what you will. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And Zach will make you money. You just have to project his vision.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know there was another cut of Justice League until everyone said release the Snyder cut
Right.
or with Batman versus Superman. And they were so much better. If y'all pull y'all heads out of your asses and just apologize to the man, he's gonna make you great movies that can reach $1 billion or more. I bet you this Justice League, if it was in theaters and it was his vision, bet you it would have pulled off $1 billion plus.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's all I gotta say on that.
Yeah. All right. Hey, that sounds good to me. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up here with this discussion with the upcoming DC films. This has been Nerd Collision. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you can on your social medias. Honestly, we're just happy to have you guys here and listening to our conversation. We have fun doing these discussions and look forward to having more with you guys soon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
See y'all.
Bye.